Hi guys, we are live here for the Road to Success team, and I'm going to stop talking because I think that Dean can also introduce us. Go ahead, Dean.
You dropped that on me, didn't you? Hey, how we doing, guys? Yeah, welcome to the Road to Success team. We are here as we are every single week, just to see how we're all doing and bring you any new programs or any new ways of making money online that is working, that is paying, that is doing, and give you strategies and things like that. So I'm going to jump back over to Connie now, so seeing as that's how things normally work, but the other way around. So how's your week been, Connie?
Well, I'm very busy. I joined two new programs. Well, they are not new, but I'm not going to show them right now. I'm busy, well, following other programs also because we don't want to stick with one program. Because what happens if you join a program and you're new and that program is going to die out or it's not going to pay out anymore, you need to prepare yourself and join other programs too, because you need to cover whatever you lose in that other program. It's always like that. Don't worry about it, okay? I see a lot of people always worrying about one program, and I'm like, it's not working in the online business like this. You need to prepare yourself, have more businesses on the side, and well, the best thing to have is around about in between 6 or 10 programs at the side, so you know that if you're earning in well ABC and D is dying out, you always have ABC. Okay, so that's what we are doing here. We are trying to teach you guys that you need to cover yourself and never put in the money that you can't afford to lose. Okay, that's always what we say here. We are not trying to scam you out in anything. We're not stealing money from you because it's always your decision in whatever you want to do. We cannot tell you what to do. We are not financial advisors. Okay, so we're very aware of that. We are just showing you what we do in programs that we join. And the only thing that we can teach you is how these programs work, what our strategies are, and how we are going to well, work it when this program is going to not pay out or die or whatever. So that's what we are teaching you here. So, Dean, I think you are with me on that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, it's sort of like we're playing the game, as you probably would say. We are jumping into programs now. We know that all programs have a certain length of time. We see the sorry, my drink's just gone. We see the pattern of these programs all the time. Every program that we're involved in, we see that pattern. Now, I must stress that we're not the owners, we're not any kind of admin to do with these programs. We're just affiliates, just like me and you. So, when we join a program and we look at the compensation plan, myself personally, I can make money in that program, I'll join that program. You know, like if you look at if you look at toys, every year around about Christmas, we're coming up to Christmas. We've only got how many days we've got left? 26 days to Christmas, if you want to get scary, but it's 26 days to Christmas. Every year you can look at Connie's checking a calendar to make sure I'm telling right. Got it on my phone, Connie, you're all right. So, yeah, every year coming up to Christmas, they show you the best selling toys around about Christmas, which is going to be, So when I was a kid, it used to be Transformers. It used to be, the old Transformers when it were a cartoon, not motion pictures it is these days. But, the old Transformers, it used to be Transformers, Ghostbusters, things like that. When I was a little one, now program, you find these toys and these things, you can't find them anywhere. You go to Toys R Us or Smiths now, as it is, because Toys R Us is no longer available over here. You go there, there's nothing there. The old Transformers, the old games. You know, now it's all the newer game. So it's seasonal stuff. And that's what these programs are. They're just seasonal. You know, the programs come, we have 6 to 8 months, maybe 12 if we're lucky, you know, where we can earn some cash out of it, and then it starts dying down. And they always do the same thing. They always invite a third party company because they'll disguise it under eggs in baskets. You know, you don't keep all your eggs in one basket, you know. So I'm working together with this person right here, and he's the owner of a fantastic company, you know. So that's one red. To start doing that, start hitting that withdrawal button because they're struggling. The next one is we're only paying out lower people, you know. Seen it in so many different programs, exactly the same things, you know, where they start reducing the people who are earning the have to wait for their money, but the people who are only pulling out $10, $20, they're getting paid absolutely fine. You know why? Because the masses only get paid $10 grams. You know, so the masses are going to be there saying, oh, "I've just got paid. I've just got paid. I've just got paid." The big guys are just like moving on to something else, you know, and takes all the team with them, which is the masses. You know, we brought those people in. So it's the same principles every single time. So once you start seeing those alarm bells, once you'll stop losing money because you start seeing them, you know, and then you'll just start pulling out your money, and then when they go, it's all like, great, on to the next, well done, you know. So that's what we're here to prevent you guys doing.
Yeah, we are not worried about that if programs are like that. And we are not going to bitch about it. We are not going to talk, different about it, because that's the way it goes. And that's the way it's always been. So I'm doing this for a couple of years, and Dean is doing this for years. So we know what we're doing here. And yeah, if a program dies out, not paying anymore, or there's something happening, please don't worry about it. Please make sure that you have something else on the side, or just stop what you're doing and just find a job. That's it. Because bitching about it, it's not working. It's going against you. And people are always going to say to you, well, I don't know, but you are always bitching about that. So I don't want to work with you. So you don't want to do that, okay? So let me welcome people in here. I see a Facebook user here. I don't know who that is because that person is reacting on my group page. If you do that, then you have to not say that you are that person. So, well, thank you for being here anyway. John is in the house. Hello, John. Welcome. Hi, guys, he says. And Case Klinker is here. Hello, Pyramid Gamers. Okay. Well, if you think it's a game, yeah, well, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's a game. It is a game. That's what we play. It's a game. That's what we play. You know. Love to see your face, though. Put your profile picture up there, though, so we can see your face, so we know who you're talking to.
Simon is in the house. Hello, Simon. Welcome. Hope you are well. Yeah, I think we are well. Right, Dean?
All well.
Paula is in the house. Hello, Paula. Welcome and nice to see you again. And then we have Johnson in the house. Hello, Connie. Happy Sunday from Nigeria. Well, welcome here. For me in the Netherlands and for Dean in the UK. Derek is again here. Hello, Derek. Nice to see you again. Always a pleasure to have you in our lives. And we have Chara. Hello, Chara. Welcome. I don't know if I pronounce your name correctly, but in this case, I say hello. So thank you for joining, guys. And if you have any questions or you want to talk about a specific program, we only can talk about the programs that we are in because, of course, we did our homework and then we can answer that. So you can just come up with a program if you want to, but I don't know if we can answer that question. Okay. So, okay. Well, basically, always we need to start out by saying, be aware of what you're doing because making money online is not that hard to do. The only thing that you need to do is keep consistency. Okay. If you stay consistent in whatever you do, if you use Facebook or you do videos on YouTube or whatever strategy you do on Instagram or whatever, and just keep on doing that regularly on days that you know that you have an audience. Okay. It's very easy to do, but you have to stay consistent, and it takes a long time before you get followers and that see your pictures or your advertisers or well, the videos that you make. Okay. So that's a thing that we are doing here also. When I started out, I was making videos and I was really bad. You know, if I watch a video from me years ago, I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? You know, so we need to learn. And well, with that, we are gaining more experience. So by doing these stuff, it's just by doing it, even though you're not liking it, just do it and stay on doing it every day or once every 2 days or once every 3 days. Just stay consistent. If you want to do it once a week, no problem, but do it once a week because the algorithms in Facebook and in YouTube are going to see that you are using those strategies by doing it once a day or once a week. Okay, so that's what I wanted to give you guys. Okay, I see some people here again. Another Facebook user saying, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I don't see who you are, but welcome anyway. Kieran is in the house. Hello, Connie and Dean. Greetings from India. Nice to see you again, Kieran. Robert is in the house. Hello, Robert. Hello, Connie and Dean. Hope you are both well. Yes, we are.
Awesome.
Derek is asking, are you guys in MPI? No, I'm not. Are you, Dean?
No, I'm trying to figure out what that means. Something international, I should imagine. Money transfer international. I don't know what it is.
Well, I know MTI a little bit because I see some videos sometimes and I see
All right. Okay.
well, of course, the advertising and all that. But no, we are not in MTI. I hope you're doing well, by the way, Derek, with that. I hear some good things about it. And I know it's a trading company. Yes, indeed. Is it still running correctly? It's paying out. It's doing everything that it needs to do because I'm not in that company. So, well, let us know if you have some trouble in that or if it's still really
Well, if it's running fine, you know, let's.
Yeah, because of course we can talk about it.
Well, let's find the right place. Here we go.
Yeah, Bolat is in the house. Hello, Bolat. Welcome, welcome here again in the live. Nice to see you. And well, guys, I wanted to ask you, is there anything that you know of that we are in that you want to see something about? Because if you have something that maybe we showed you last week about, so maybe Coinbirds or Final Mente Global, and was there another one? I don't know.
I share free Bitcoin a little bit. Obviously Coinbird's free Bitcoin. Did I share Cointeply last week? I don't think I did I?
Yeah, somebody talked about Cointeply, right?
Yeah. We've also got Cointeply as well. All those three programs are just faucets. Those are what I call my feeder funds. So basically, I'm not working those programs because I need the cash. I'm working those programs because I'd rather have my downline signed up under me than signed up under admin or something like that. You know, I'd rather take the worker benefits for that. So anybody who I come across who say, "Oh, I can't afford to get into a $2 program, you know, or a $10 program, or whatever," I guide them through the faucet junction first. You know, and that gives me a couple of indications. One, whether they're going to be workers. So if they're working absolutely fine, and they're clicking those claims and they're earning their cash, I know they're going to be working fine over at wherever I'm going to put them next, you know, but it's like a funnel thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you guys a program that I'm in. Okay, wait a minute before I do that. I see somebody. John, stay away from bitcoinguards.com. A new one, so I took a chance. Looked like it would go for 6 to 8 months, but it busted in less than a month. Okay, yeah, John. I don't know that one, by the way, so good to know, and good to know for everyone who's watching that this one is not a good one. So thank you, John, for mentioning that. If you know anything about a program that is not working correctly or whatever, just let us know, because a lot of people that are watching the lives, well, maybe they want to know too, and they're in that company. Okay, so always good to know. Thank you, John. Robert, hello, Robert. QETech is very good, similar to CashFX. I'm in CashFX, by the way. It's always a good one, but only $100 to get started. Pay 7 days a week, and only 2.5% withdrawal fee. Okay. Well, QBTech, I took a notice about it, but I'm not going to be in that one.
I was reading that as Quibbitch. I was there thinking, is that some Harry Potter kind of thing, you know? But no,
yeah,
it's
QBTech or something is it? Yeah. So I watched a couple of videos about it, but I don't really like it. But yeah, that's personal. Okay, so everybody has his own programs that they want to join, and I have programs that Dean is not in, and Dean is in programs that I am not in. So we all work the way we want to work. So, and that's a good thing, because otherwise we have the whole world joining one program. Okay, so and that's not happening. So let me show you guys. Let me share my screen. And if you have any questions, I think that Dean can, well, keep that in mind, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me share. And okay, there you go. Can you see that one?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so this is Spectra Ads, and the reason that I'm showing you this one is because this one is really risky. And I always pick a program in between all the other programs that are not so risky as this one, is to show you guys that it can be a really good program. It can earn you a lot of money, but this can take maybe a couple of months and they're gone. And I always prepare people about these programs. So Spectra Ads for now is still paying out. But what it's going to do in the future, I will never tell you guys that it's going to be a guarantee. Okay, so it's very important to know. Everyone that's been in my Heads Up, and I think a lot of people are, and even the people that are watching right now, they know how the structure works. So this one is the same. The only difference is you can upgrade in order to earn more points by doing the upgrade once a month, because that upgrade is running for 30 days, and then you need to renew that upgrade or just use the lower points that you can get here. So as you can see, it's a very nice platform. It has color, so I like that. And that's really good that they do that, and not so good maybe for us, but for them it's good, because if it looks good, people are eagerly to join a program that looks really professional or good. So yeah, and that's why I chose this one to put some money in. And normally in a program like this, I don't put a lot of money in, but in this case, I put in $250. And I know it's a lot of money to try it out, but I was like, yeah, I have that lying around. Okay, so I'm playing with money that is profit from another company that I'm in. So if I lose that money, that $250, I will not be hurt. Okay, so that's the difference in whatever you can afford to lose. So in this one, it's working with points. And of course, you have advertisements that you can earn money on. So you have bonus ad points for each group. That's for the people that are not, joining My It's Up, because if you are in My It's Up, if you've been in My It's Up, I need to say, then of course you know how it works. But let me show you the bonus ad groups. And you can see you can start for free. And I always tell you guys that if you don't have the money to spend, start for free. Just build it up, okay? Because when the program dies out, it won't cost you any money. But it takes a long time before you're going to earn money in this one. So if you want to start making money, you need to put some money in, but you don't have to put a large amount in this, because in group one, you can start from 1,600 points. And if you are putting in $1, you have enough points to start in group one. So you can just put in $1, and maybe you will lose that $1, or you can make more money with it. You never know. So I'm not going to talk a lot about this, but I think that a lot of people are already knowing what this is. And if not, then please put it in the comment section, because maybe you have some questions about it. I can go over that. And if not, then fine by me. I started with a large amount, so you can see I'm in group 8 right now. So that's very far already. And if I go to the earnings of that group, you can see that it's earning $11.30. And I need to watch 20 advertisements for that. These advertisements that they are doing in this one is 25 seconds each. So that's very long. I don't mind to watch 25 seconds for an ad, because sometimes an ad has an interest of me. So I'm like, okay, let me scroll down. I'm going to look at it. And it's a good thing that they are 25 seconds, because everything that you are going to advertise, so you're going to buy your bulk ads for that, you're going to put in a link from an outside business, and everyone is watching that for 25 seconds. So that's always a good thing. So you see here, $11.30. I'm not earning exactly $11.30. And the reason why is that we are also earning from people in our teams and the other way around. Okay, so that means that my sponsor will get a certain percentage if I buy my packs. Okay, so that means that the $11.30 is going to be less, because that percentage is going to your sponsor, and I'm earning around about $10.73. So a lot of people were complaining, because they were like, and I'm not getting the $11.30, and how's that possible? Well, that's possible because a percentage goes to your sponsor. So that's how it works. And that's why I started in group 8, because I wanted to go fast. And I wanted to have my money back very fast. So that's why I joined in a higher group. You don't have to do that. You just start from low. But then it takes a long time of clicking of ads and doing all that stuff for a little bit of money. So if I go to my withdrawal page, I'm not going to take everything here.
Can I just jump in there? Paul was just asking, is this a new business?
This one is now running for 6 months, I think.
6 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's always a gamble.
Yeah.
And of course, I put in a lot of money for a program that is looking like My It's Up and is already running for a half a year. So, yeah.
But you had the 250 laying around, probably what you done from another company, and that's what we were saying last week, wasn't it? You know, if you have that stable capital, and then you get that capital back and maybe split your earnings to increase that capital, that's when you can start jumping into programs with £250 and you don't really feel it, or 250 euros or whatever you're using. You don't really feel it because you built it up. So So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you can jump into programs with that's maybe got a couple of months left on it, maybe even more. I don't know when it's gonna, if and when it's gonna crash. It's not more or less if it's when but it might have a couple of months, it might have another 6 months left on it. Depending how good the owners are and how good they can manage their cash, but see what happens.
Yeah, it's always a gamble, and that's why I'm showing you guys here that with me putting in $250, my strategy is always get your seed money out first. That's the first thing you do. And that's why I started in a higher group. So I could get more payments after each other a couple of days, and I can get my money faster back before I'm just playing around with the program with money already paid back. Okay, so you can see that I already earned back $125 from that 250. So now I need to get another $125 out of here in order to get my initial investment back. That's what I'm doing first. And my strategy is,
and once you get that out,
what?
once you get that out, right, it's a profitable business. So you can't label it as a scam when it disappears, because it's a profitable business then, because you've got your initial capital back out, and you've hopefully got out as well. So what the scam do you have?
Well, in this case, it's still not a scam because it's still paying out. I did my last payment was the 28th. It was yesterday, as you can see here, the 28th. That was yesterday, and it is completed. It's in my wallet because they pay out within the day. They're very fast.
Wow.
Even though you do it at night, you even get it the next morning. So that's a good thing. They pay out very fast, so that's good. And keep in mind, they always charge fee for a withdrawal. Okay, Bitcoin is always the most. As you can see, it's 3% plus 50 cents of whatever you're going to withdraw out of here. And it works up to today. It still works. So yes, I'm still happy, and I'm still in for $125. So it's less of a risk right now because I'm halfway. Any questions there?
We just got Derek basically saying that he's already in SpectraAds, which is cool. Got Jonathan saying he's here, and hello to Connie and Dean.
Hi.
We've got a Facebook user just basically saying, how about AMP Pool Hub? I don't know what it is, but we'll take a look at that shortly.
Okay. So I'm not going to go over the whole structure. It's basically an advertising program. So this one is these kind of programs are really good if you want to cross promote programs with each other. And I'm using that for advertising, of course, my other programs. Okay. So that's what I'm using it for, and it's working also because I get a lot of referrals also in my other businesses that I promote in this one. So they have two sides of it. It can be a really good one if you have your initial investment back. You can just play around with it. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping my group 8 at the edge of group 8, so at the start. And every time I have enough, I'm going to withdraw out of here, but still maintaining myself in that group 8. So staying at that edge every time, I will still earn that $10.73 every day. But of course, you have to buy new packs because points are being deducted every day. And that works the same way as in MyWhatsApp. Okay. So the amount that you have on the day, if the timer is going to reset everything, you're going to lose points. And that's a calculation. Not everybody knows by now how that works. So that's exactly the same as in MyWhatsApp. And so you need to maintain your points in order to stay in group 8. If you don't, and you don't buy any bulk ads in this one, then you will drop down to group 7, and you will earn less. You don't want to do that. So, well, that's it. Really, I'm not going over everything because I have videos about this on my YouTube channels. If you want to see more about it, then please go and watch that. And then I'm going to come back to you guys. So let me get out of here.
Well, there is also, I'm not in Spectroids at the moment, but there is also a strategy of how to build that. If it's working exactly the same as my ads up, there will be a strategy on how to build your groups, as well as pulling your cash out. That's how I made so much cash in my ads up. Was basically I had that strategy where I was building as well as maintaining as well. So when I jumped into Group 8. I was building Group 8 until I got to Group 9, and then obviously there's a tipping point of when you jump into Group 9 and you stay in Group 9. There'll be some points where you drop back down and then you jump back up and stuff like that. But there's a welcome bonus there, or a welcome point there, where it's all like you jump in and you stay there. So you're not falling back into Group 8. So
Now, what I'm doing here is when I have my initial investment back, so that's $250, then I'm going to work the program and build myself up to Group 9. But
so you're just maintaining.
I need to have my money back first,
Of course, you're just maintaining an 8, right? You're just maintaining an 8 until you pull out.
I maintain my 8, and that's it until I have my money back. Yeah.
But also, what you've got to remember is, I mean, if that program, and I'm sorry sounding negative here, but if that program collapses tomorrow, Connie's already got $125 out. So she might have taken a hit of $125, but at least she's got $125 there to build that $125 back up. What she's just lost. Okay. It's one of those things where you've got some cash back out. So Connie could, if Connie was just working on the capital, which I know Connie's not, she's always got backup systems and things. But if Connie was just working on her capital and her capital was $250 and she's got $125 out, and I come along with some program that looks amazing, at least Connie's got $125 started there, to get started in that program. Then she's got 2 programs running. When you've got 2 programs running and you're using that seed money, then you've got 2 programs feeding you that $125, $250, whatever you're doing. So then it's when you put some more money into another program, whether it's your full capital, your $250, your $100, your $10, whatever it is, or it's part of that, you've got 2 programs to cover that $250, $110, whatever. Okay, so you've got your capital, but then you've got other programs to build that out, feed that out. Once you've got your seed back, your capital back, everything else is gravy. And that's how you can build up to your 250s and your 300s and your $500. Disagree with me if you like.
No, it's good. Yeah, it's the way I work. I always do it like that. I always get my money out first, and then it's just playing around, because then you're going to build up, and by building it up, it doesn't matter if the program dies, because then it's still not a scam, because I got my money back. I have my 250 back, but I didn't make anything on top. So it cost me a lot of time to work in the program, but I didn't lose any money. So it's not a scam if you look at it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I always try to get more money out. Of course, everybody does. So, and you should too, guys. So let me go over to you guys, because of course he already mentioned it. But yeah, well, there he is, right? So glad I made it, he said. And hello, Connie and Daniel. Nice to see you, Jonathan. Very, very good. And how about Antpool Hub? I heard about that. I'm not in it, so I don't know about it. Maybe somebody else can light up some things about that, because I only heard something about it, but that's it. Derek, I put $220 in 6 months. I got $13 out, and I have 650 in my trading pool now. Oh, you're talking about MTI, right? Oh, nice, right?
Cool.
Okay. Derek says he's in Spectra Ads, just like you told me already, Dean.
Mhm.
And Paula, is it a new business? Well, it's not a really new one. So, and then we have Bolat. He's saying hashing at space is free and earn crypto for watching advertisements. That's what I wanted to tell you, because hashing at space is great. I went into hashing in space today. I did another withdrawal, and I always get my withdrawal, and it's never missing any payments. It's really doing really well. I don't know, Bolet, if you already did a withdrawal out of hashing at space. Just let us know. And yeah, it's a really good program, and you can start for free also. So if you want to earn, they're changing the project right now, and they're going to make it more easier to earn on. So that's really good. So if you want to know more about that, then please let us know. I will show you guys. Dean, are you, by the way, in hashing at space?
I'm in the hashing out space. To tell you the truth, I haven't used it for a long time. I haven't been in there for a long time. I don't even know I'm signed up under, to tell you the truth. But I am in there. I am in there.
Okay, because you need to pay attention because they're changing.
Right. Okay.
They're going really, really well. So
I will jump in there.
okay, Derek. Yes.
Thank goodness, Derek. Yeah, $1,300. Fantastic. That's absolutely
Very,
great.
very good. Very nice.
I actually thought you'd been in that program 6 months. You put $220 in, and you'd only pulled out $13. I'm like, how's that good?
Yeah, that was I'm like, okay.
Okay, you know, but 1,300. Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
that sounds cool.
Yeah. Well, Derek, well done. And of course, we all should make money like this, right? And if that program is going to die out right now, then it's not a scam, Derek, because you earned money in it, right?
That's right.
Isaac is in the house. Hello, Connie and Dean. Hello, Isaac. Welcome again. Our live. Very nice to see you. Simon, I'm in a week or two of my 6 weeks plan in Finalmente Global. Okay, good. Working it correctly, right?
I'm in week 2 as well in Finalmente as well. It's doing great. I got my it jumped up a little bit this week, and I've just put it all back in for another week.
Yeah.
All good fun.
Yeah. Finalmente is doing really well. And the nice thing about Finalmente, what I found about that, is that they are always letting you know if they have any trouble.
I noticed that.
An email about the system is in maintenance, or the email structure is not working. They're always letting you know what's happening. So it's really, really nice. Do you want to say something, Dean, about that?
I've got 10 messages in there at the moment. I've yet to get rid of those, you know, because obviously they were all there before I joined. So
okay.
I think they applied to what I was doing, but yeah, it's saying 10. And if I've got any notification symbols, basically saying you've got 10 notifications there, it's
they have in the back office. That's true. Yeah, if you join for the first time, you have a lot of messages waiting for you to read.
Yeah.
And of course, you don't have to read everything, but I would always recommend you guys do that. Do it, because if there's something in there you want to know, then maybe it's in there. But it's really nice. So Faras in the house. Hello, Faras. Welcome. Connie, how are you? Spectra Ads is a nice project. Yeah. Until today, until yesterday and today, it's still paying out for us. So yeah, it's doing really well. And we always keep in mind, we don't know what this thing is going to do. So don't hold on to one program, okay? Go find another one next to it, okay? Simon, they seem really professional. They are. They're doing lives and presentations, and it's really, really nice. and the owner is showing, and he's trying to do everything that he can if there's something wrong, and letting us know that something is wrong, not just leave us hanging about, the program is in maintenance or whatever, and we don't know about it. So everybody is always informed about things that they do, and it's really, really nice.
And I love owners that don't beat around the bush, to just sit there and sort of like tell you that there's something wrong. You know, that there's something, you know, they don't wrap it up into a glittery little paper and say everything's fine. It says fine. I promise you everything. It's not there twiddling your thumbs like this ain't fine.
Yeah.
So
No. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was also like, what's that $13? But it was a typo, so that's okay. So no more questions, guys. Do you have anything else? Please let us know, because we want to talk about things with you guys, because it's not only we talk, you know. And just let us know if you have anything. Maybe you have a question about Final Mente Global. Maybe you have a question about Coinverge. Maybe you have a question about CoinPot. What was it that you were in?
Cointeply. I can go through
Cointeply. I'm not in Cointeply, by the way. But
nothing went through Cointeply last week, so I can go through Cointeply quickly if you like. Free Bitcoin, you know, is just a stable.
Yeah.
Lovely stable. I didn't keep any figures last week, so I can't compare what was last week's to this week's, but
no, of course not. You
I'll
can't.
probably do that this week. Actually, I'll go through it, and then I'll keep a note on what I was earning, what figures I were on this week, and then next week if we go through it again, you can see the difference of me. And it's not that I'm claiming every hour. It's not like I'm chained to the laptop or chained to my phone, you know, clicking away, you know, or even doing anything special. I'm not doing, like in Cointeply, I'm not doing any surveys or anything. I'm just clicking the faucet. So you'll be able to see how much I'm jumping up there. So yeah, I can go through that now if you like.
Just share your screen and just let everyone know, because I'm not in Cointeply, so I can't tell you guys something about it. I know about it, of course. I know about a lot of programs, but I'm not in every one of those.
Yeah. So let's start at the beginning. Cointeply is just another faucet. It does this sometimes, just gives you a white screen, but we'll just refresh.
Yeah, I'm not showing it right now because I'm waiting on the correct picture.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
There it is. Let us know,
okay,
guys,
so yeah,
we can see everything correctly, because if there's something wrong, we can change it here. Okay.
Yeah. So Cointeply is just another faucet. We've got a chat thing in here where it's a chat ring, and all you have to do is chat in here, and you know, just basically say, "Hey guys, how's it going?" You just do that. You do some insightful, and you get a share out of this pool right here. So when this little raindrop, this teardrop, whatever it is, fills up whatever's in this pot, then it'll just share it out into your thing. There's a loyalty bonus. So as you can see right now, I'm at 100%. That just basically means that I have clicked this faucet for 100 days straight. I've clicked on a lot more, to tell you the truth, but 100 days straight, and you get a percent every day that you log in. So which basically means now, as you can see, I rolled 8221 on the last main faucet, and I got a loyalty bonus of, so I've got 73 coins, and then I've got another 73 coins for being 100% loyal. So let me just do that now and show you how easy this is. There we go. Soft kitty, warm kitty. Some strange sayings that you've got to type in, but there we go. You just roll it. Simple as that. So I've won 22 coins. I've actually won 44 coins because I've got the 22 coins from my main faucet, 22 coins from being 100% loyal for clicking every single day. You get referral commissions. I can't remember what the referral because I just work in the background on this. Let me just see if it tells you right here, if I can quickly spot it. 25%. So 25%. So yesterday, today I earned referral earnings for today is 25 coins. So got 14 people. I'm sure there are people clicking, but I don't know what active referrals this week. That's always said 0. So I don't know if that just not working or something, but they are paying out. They are doing everything kind of cool. You can withdraw in Dodge or you can withdraw in Bitcoin. Let me just try and get back to where it tells you that. You can do surveys, you can boost up and things. And as I say, these programs are the programs. That's just one of those offers that some of these offers, your antivirus might basically, this is it's a false positive. It's not basically saying that it's a virus. It's just saying, oh, just a minute, there's got a landing page at the back of that, So as you can see, I've got 14 referrals. Start a withdrawal. You can make a withdrawal after you reach 30,000 coins, which is pretty much the same with every one of these faucets. So right now I've got $10 in here. I've earned 2,344 coins and interest. After you get past 35,000 coins, you earn 5% interest. So you're earning a daily interest as well. So that's why I'm at $10. I'll build that up to like $15 and then pull out $10 and put that into something like Coinbirds or somewhere else. So if you
how much did you start with
this is free. This is totally free.
So you started free also, or
yeah, I've not put any money into this whatsoever. Never. All I've done.
When did you start? Did you say?
I've been doing this. Does it tell you my registration? Let's have a look. See if it tells me my registration date. Dun 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 dun. Level 52. Does it tell you anything? I don't know. You see, this has gone green now. When it says the current rain pool, I've got a green dot there now. That's just basically to say next time it rains, I'm qualified to get some coins. So and all I basically put was, "Hey guys, how you doing?" So yeah.
Can you remember how long?
Yeah, I've been in it probably at the beginning of this year or back end of last year. So roughly
Almost a year.
Probably about a year, yeah. But I've also used some of this as for PTC ads. So I haven't earned $10 in a year. I've earned, because I've had some if I go to PTC ads right here, I've had some advertisements in here because you can use this. You can use your coins for these. Manage your ads. That's the one I want to. You can click on these and you can earn some coinage as well. There, got the app on my phone, so you get bonuses. You also get codes to pop in every now and then. So as you can see, I've got one here for an advert here that's been archived now because I haven't put an advert out for 30 days. But I've had 4,155 clicks. And that was for WeShare Abundance, free crypto training. Not quite sure what that was for, but it must have been something. I think that was iCoin Pro. About 6,000 there. iCoin Pro, yeah, and about 1,000 there. So I have been purchasing advertisement in here as well. Purchasing click ads with my earnings. But you can jump up 61 cents per survey if you've got the time and you want to do surveys. You can do the.
But this is not a quick rich program, right?
No. All these aren't quick get rich.
No.
I'll tell you why I use faucets. I use faucets due to the fact of if I'm speaking to somebody and I want them to get into a program, for a couple of dollars, like what we just looked at. You can jump into that for $1. Okay, or a couple of $5 or something like that. If they don't have $5, then I bring them into these faucets. I basically say, look, join up to this, click on this for a, especially like in Free Bitcoin, which is right here. So Free Bitcoin, you can make 30,000 Satoshi in here a week. I used to do that in a week. So 30,000 Satoshi, if I go to BTC to USD, if you're bringing somebody into a couple of dollar program, like a $2 program, say, 30, not 3, I think. Yeah, 30,000 is $5 ish. Yeah, about $5. So I can earn $5 in a week. So if you're bringing somebody into like, is it, what was that? Asteroid
Ads.
Spectral ads. If you're bringing in somebody in Spectral ads and they don't have any cash, you can bring them into Multiply, something like that, and basically say, click this for a week. It should have $5, and then you can feed that. Especially in Free Bitcoin, you can take it directly from Free Bitcoin and take it straight direct to the program. You can do that, and then they've got $5. They were only going to come in with one. They've earned 5. So they can jump straight in. So, am I doing that out of the goodness of my own heart? Am I doing that? Yes, I am, but also, if they've signed up under me, I'm going to earn 50% of whatever they're rolling anyway. You see what I mean? So it's sort of like, not only are you earning 50% over there, you're also going to be earning whatever the referral commission is in Spectral ads, or whichever program you're bringing it in. So it's just, don't make money, it don't make sense, so you're guiding people, and it saves you paying them in as well. So Coinbirds is exactly the same. Coinbirds is slightly different, actually, because you kind of need to recruit in Coinbirds. Connie and I have just been talking about this just before the live, and there is strategies behind it. So as you can see, I've got 34,342 in there right now. I've changed my strategy slightly in this because obviously I want to build that up because I want to start taking cash out. So as you can see, I've started building up these. I'm focusing more on brown and bluebirds because if I go like that, no, brown bird's not going to give me anything. But tomorrow I'll have a bluebird, and that's taking me up a cent every 24 hours. Now that's only a cent every 24 hours, but obviously you're building that up and you're making that thing. The difference is with Coinbirds is that you need to recruit, and those recruits need to be putting them cash in. They need to be so you can get your gold. It does tell you about that, but they keep it kind of hidden, which kind of sneaky.
Background.
Yeah, hidden in the rules right here. If you click on the rules, I love it when people turn around and say, have we read the rules? Have we read the terms and conditions? To me, this is small print. I don't read this. I don't even read this, unless I'm mega bored, and then I'll have a look. Oh, right, I didn't know that. But getting payoffs by the user is restricted to the availability of gold in the account. So as you can see, I have got $111.42 in gold right now. So I've only put probably about $80 in this, $70-$80 in this. So and that's not come out of my pocket. That's come from earnings from elsewhere, and I've just a small percentage, $10, $50. I think I put in one program at one time. You do get paid on a level amount of gold 3 levels deep. So whatever you purchase, you get 40%. Whatever your first referrals purchase, so that's your direct referrals, that's 20%. And purchase made from your second, so that's your directs, you get 5% there. You can do the referral promotions. How's that working for you, Connie?
Well, my last promotion just ended, and of course, you get referrals for whatever you bring in. So you start with $15 because that's the minimum that you do. And when you give them that, you will receive referrals, but you don't know if these people are going to bring in money. Okay, so that's always a risk. So you know that if you are going to put in, let's say $15 for an advertising that they are going to do for you, you are going to get the referrals, but the $15 is not going to come back. Okay, so be aware that this is really money that you're going to put in to get the referrals back. Okay, so you're buying referrals. That's what you're doing.
And with it being a faucet as well, you're not going to be privy to their information. You're not going to have an email, so you can't give them a strategy.
No.
I don't mind the referral promotion if you want to take that gamble. I would much rather put $15 into the program and buy more birds. At least you're getting 40% of that back with your whatchamacallit. And if you're doing a one-on-one, so like if you bring somebody into Final Mente Global and you basically say, hey, you can jump into this as well, and we've got this thing where where you put a percentage of this into that, and you do that, and it builds it up, and you do, if you work it like that, then you could probably build it. So as I say,
I just, because you're the money that you're going to bring in the advertising,
Yeah.
you're going to be not getting it back. Okay, you're getting referrals. Back. The reason that I did that is because, of course, I can just put the $15 in the program and get my birds.
Yeah.
But if I put $15 in the program, 40% of that is going to go to gold. Yeah. Only 40%. But if I put it in the advertising and I get, let's say, 10 referrals or 9 referrals or 10 referrals, and 2 of those people are going to bring money in, I can withdraw more. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this. And the other persons that are still in there that didn't make any deposit in it, it can take up a month or 2 that they are going to oh, you know what? I'm going to put some money in. You never know.
Well, that's the whole thing, and there's no timeline for people putting money in. I mean, I was surprised. I mean, I was totally surprised because I turned around to Connie and I gave her Coinbirds, and Connie signed up to this under me as a favor because it was sort of like, oh, if it helps you out with 250 coins, I'll put it in. I'll sign up. I said, even if you don't do anything, I said, just sign up and it'll give me 250 coins so I can build a little bit quicker, And that's what happens. And then a couple of days later, I think it was about a week later, Connie had just looked at it and decided to put some cash in there. So I went in one day and there's like 175,000 coins sat there, and I'm looking at it like, huh? How did that happen? But yeah, I mean, if I look at my referrals, you can see the people who have put cash in. I've got about 5 people who have put. Obviously, Connie's at the top. And then I've got a couple more people right here who's put cash in. I've got a bunch of people who are signed up and basically at me 250 coins, which I'm grateful for. There's a couple of people down here, I think 3 people down here who have come in from We Share Abundance actually, but must have already had an account with Coinbirds. So that's not a unique IP address, so I don't get 250 coins for that. But yeah, even if you're just putting this out, and again, you can advertise Coinbirds on Cointiply, which I think is for a couple of times. There we go, Cointiply. And that's Coinbirds. In fact, I got 1 referral from Cointiply, and that was Marjolaine, and I'm sure I sent her that by Skype actually. So, Marilyn. So anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's a fun little program. I mean, as you can see, 35,000. I'm on 37. So what I'm going to do? Let's have a look here. What I'm going to do is, let's just sell this. So you gather your eggs, then you sell your eggs, and then it jumps into here. So 37,768 that you got now, and then you go to buy birds, and now I'm going to buy my bluebird, which is 37,003. Sorry, 500. So I've successfully bought a bird now. So if I go over to calculate profit, That's now saying $1.35, and I've got 43 birds now. So it's just building it like that. I'm working through the birds. Some people like jumping straight to the red birds. I know Connie's jumped straight to the red birds and builds it up and then buys a red bird, which again, awesome. I just like to see it jump up quick. It's been around since 2013, and due to that gold situation, I think that's why it's lasted so long.
Yeah,
is due to that gold situation. So obviously it's paying out a lot less than it's paying in, than people are putting in. So
but they're paying very fast, by the way. So if you're doing that per year, you get it instantly.
Yeah. And you can maneuver that in from Payeer, and you can maneuver that into Bitcoin, correct? I've never used Payeer. I've got it sat there ready for when I do a withdrawal, but I've never used it. But I believe you can move the dollar into Bitcoin, and then
you can transfer that to Bitcoin, and then transfer the Bitcoin to another wallet or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So again, it's a feeding program. And then you've obviously got your free Bitcoin stable. This has been around since about 2014. Clicked this 10 minutes ago. So that's always good. Chicken, I don't know what this is. It's a similar one to the to Coinbirds. Don't even know if it's paying, so I'm just doing it for fun at the minute, and see what happens. I haven't really checked into it, but those are the 4 faucets that I'm using right now. The 3 faucets that I know are paying out are Coinbirds, Cointeply, and Freebit. This one's just I'm building this up. I haven't even put any cash into this, so I'm just building it up nice and slowly. So those are the 4 faucets, and as I say, I use these faucets as when I first started. I'm going to stop sharing screens and come back to you. When I first started making money online, stop sharing and come back to StreamYard. I thought I'd shut you off then. When I started making money online, I was wondering if somebody could make money online for absolutely nothing. Okay, so could they jump online? Yeah, it takes a long time, but could they jump online, start clicking faucets, or start clicking, jump into a program where it's free to build up, and then you can jump in and then start making cash. And that was how all this started. I started doing, when I first started, you couldn't really do it because the Bitcoin wasn't really there. The Bitcoin programs weren't really there. It was all STP, and there was a clicking program that's been around for years, ClickSense. I was clicking ads like crazy and earning 0.0001 cents or something like that, and it was a nightmare. So I started doing HYPs, high yield investment plans, HYIPs, with $10. And I built my pot up from there, So you can start if you have got some cash, then I suggest now that you put at least $100 in. That's a nice little stable pot that you can have. But if you don't have $100, you can build up to that $100. And I think it's more discipline than it is anything else. Instead of I've earned $1. How do I withdraw it, Connie? How do I withdraw that dollar, Connie? By the time you go through all your fees and everything like that, you're going to end up with about 25 cents. It's all like there's no point in withdrawing $1. If you can basically mentally say, I've got $100 or I've got $10, but $10, nice and simple. If you've got $10, as soon as you put that $10 into a program, it's gone. Physically think that $10 is gone. It's disappeared. You're Indiana Jones. You're looking for that crystal skull, and now you've got to find that $10. You've got to get that $10 back. Whether that's working that program, and then you get that $10 back. Finally, I've got my $10 back. Now this $10 can go into another program. Okay, that's how I kicked off. Now I'm working with $100. like you've just seen, Connie's working with 200, and it's all due to the fact because we've started somewhere and we have built it up. How much did you, when you started making money online, Connie, how much did you actually start asking? Did you start with a decent
I
amount?
always started with $10.
$10. Yeah.
When
And
I
that-
started making money online for the first time, that was the only thing I could spend because I didn't have a job.
Mhm.
So I had a government payment and I needed to take care of things first. And then whatever I had left, I could play around with, I used. And it was only $10. And that's how I did it. So it's doable, guys. Okay. But you have to stay consistent.
You have to stay consistent, and you have to have it in your
That's
head.
why I made videos.
Yeah, and you have to have it in your head that $10 is for your online business. You know, don't be saying online opportunity. Don't be saying online nation, online communities, online, fancy pants, whatever, it's your online business. This is my seed money. This is my capital. You can even look at it as I watch, and I know Connie does as well. I watch Gold Rush. Okay. It's basically a bunch of people out in the Klondike, which is either
No money.
no money. They just go up there. I've seen people with no money apart from what they have entering in with. This season there's a guy in there. He's putting his last penny. In fact, there's two guys this season put their last penny into buying equipment to mine gold. Yeah,
And that's 6 months that they have to wait.
Yeah.
Until they're getting something, hopefully, back.
Yeah, 6 months and hard work as well, But I watch that and I look at that and I think we're doing exactly the same, except I'm not out in the cold field digging ice, and things like that. I'm sat at my desk clicking ads, or I'm clicking, faucet, or I'm talking to people online, and I'm basically telling people this is a program, but don't get under the illusion that this is going to be your multimillionaire success, because 9 times out of 10 it's not. There's a lot of people out there who give you $1 million projections. This time last year I was eating out of a skip, and now I'm driving this big car, and I'm living in this big flash house, and and it's a car that they took for a test drive from the local dealership, and this is a house that they've rented. Or you can see the workmen still working in the background, and they're just parked up outside going, this is my house, really, it's my house, Well, the guard dogs are running across the yard at them, but you've got to have that mentality where as soon as you put your seed money in that, it's gone for until you can find that cash back, in that program. So you look for a strategy, you find that program. Who we got in here?
Let me go back because I did make a mistake. Saeed is in the house. Hello, Saeed. Welcome. Yeah, I think maybe you're out again, but let us know if you're still here. He's asking, what do you think about Cubitech? I heard about Cubitech. I really didn't pay attention to it. Do you, Dean?
It's the first time I've heard about it today. I'll have a quick look at it.
I think that Cubitech is working with tokens also, right? Let me know. But if that's the case, then I know why I didn't join. So, okay.
There is a big program that has just been taken down by the Chinese government in the last 24, 48 hours. Can you remember what company that was? Was it Plus Token or something like that?
Yeah, Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, it's been classed as a Ponzi scheme, and
Plus Token is already, it was already gone, right?
Yeah, but it's basically been found that it's been, all their assets have been seized now, and so thousands of dollars in Bitcoin, thousands of dollars, I think it was $1 million in Bitcoin actually, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, all kinds of tokens have all been seized. So I'm kind of weary about tokens.
Well, Cubitech is whatever I understand from it is that you need to have a different wallet in order to get that token in that wallet and all that. And I don't like that. I don't want to make a lot of wallets for all these different kind of tokens. I don't work like that. So that's why I didn't join it. I think it's that one. I'm not sure. So he's also asking, do you know any good site to advertise my link? Well, you can join that program that I showed you guys, and that's called Spectral Ads. I just showed you guys. So if you want to see that site, you just need to go back to this video and watch it again. Okay. And otherwise, go to my YouTube channel. I made a video about that program too. And that's really a good one if you want to advertise or cross promote businesses. Okay. Derek, some people have $1 and they want to withdraw it. Yeah. It's just like Dean said, instead of
Crazy.
instead of just doing their job. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, if you look in Coinbirds, there's people withdrawing 4 cents.
Mm,
4 cents.
yeah.
It's crazy. It's not like, look,
Yeah, Coinbase, you can indeed withdraw from 4 cents, but why would you do that?
yeah. I mean, I probably lose 4 cents every time I sit down. You know, it's all like they fall out of my pocket or something. You know, but yeah, I mean, I don't think we should be encouraging people. I want people to earn money.
Yeah.
I want people to earn serious money. Not piddly money that you can probably stand on a street corner and get, you know, without, you know, with a bucket in front of you, so, you know, saying that you're.
Yeah, but that's why I'm not in Cointeply, because it takes too long. I don't want to work like that. I want to make money, and I want my team to make money, so it doesn't work that fast.
This is the old thing, and this is what you got to remember about faucets. I don't use those programs because they earn me bucket loads of cash. I use those programs because it's something for me to send in these third world countries, you know, like your, you know, like the people who have $1 in the back office and they must withdraw it because they need to feed the family, you know, and stuff like that. I want to give them online that they can join for free and click, because I'm guaranteeing you, if they are that desperate, they will sit there for hours and hours on end, filling out surveys, clicking faucets, you know. But I'm not doing these faucets because I want to do these faucets. I'm doing these faucets because anybody I want to bring in, I'm going to earn 25% or 50% on what they're doing. You see what I mean? So if we've got something to give these people, you know, if everybody, this is how I see it. If everybody has a program where, oh, this is $10 to get in, and to us that's pennies, you know, we can just jump into a program for $10, no problem. Yeah, but there are some people where $10 is a monthly wage. You know, so $10, if I can give somebody a Cointeply or a Coinbirds or a free Bitcoin, something like that, where they can just jump in, click whenever they're on the computer. It's what we used to do all the time. You know, people used to be sat at the computer and they used to turn around to me and say, I don't have time to click on programs. But did you see that new cat video on YouTube the other day? Oh, it was so funny. Well, oh, that cat was so cute. And it's all like, you've got time to watch a 30-minute cat video of all these cats being cute, but you haven't got time to. You've just seen how long it takes for me to click a photo. 30 seconds.
Or sitting on their phones for the whole day.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to them, they're on their phones, you know.
You know, and I've also had people who turn around to me and basically said, "Oh, I can't afford to get into these programs." Okay, fine. Here's Cointeply, here's Coinbirds, here's free Bitcoin. You can click on these every hour for a week, and you'll have enough to get into this program. It's only going to be earning me 0.00000, you know, less than 2 cents. Just a minute, you just said you had no cash. You know, you're saying you don't have any cash to feed your family. You know, I'm sorry, but if I was that skint, if I was that poor, I'll be clicking those links every day. The only reason why I'm a member of these programs right now is because I started at that point where I wanted to see how quick we could make money from faucets, and then building that into a higher, you know, like a smaller program, then it was 50 Cent Freedom, which was another one of Mindy Davis's program. So faucets into 50 cents at 50 cents. and then going into My Ads Up, which was a dollar program. So you went from free to a 50-cent program to a dollar program to a $10 program to a $20 program to a $50 program to a $100 program, and then see how long it takes that build. But I want people to be joining under me, so I'm earning the 25%, 50% commissions, right? So just because I don't need it, it doesn't mean to say my downline doesn't need it. So I've got those links there just to basically, and if I can earn $10, you know, over a period of time, you know, well, I'm just clicking and just making sure everybody's okay and everybody's working that program. That's why I'm working it.
Derek is in Final Mente Global. How do you like it, Derek?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know what you think about that. Saeed says thank you. So, well, you're welcome. What do you want to say then?
I'm new to Final Mente Global, so obviously I trust Connie and I've signed up under Connie. But I like to see other people's opinions on these programs. You know, is it building up enough for you? Is it working quick enough?
I have my money already back that I put in, so that's always a good thing. I always work like that. And now it's basically just playing with the program, making more money, of course.
I've been working on a strategy this week for Final Mente. And it's looking awesome. From what
it's an awesome program, and I must say that I didn't believe that in the beginning.
Yeah,
because I saw this program from on day one. I knew that it was there, but I didn't believe in it then. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm busy with this. I'm busy with that. And now we are a couple of months further. I'm like, okay, let me try it out. You know, just do it. So I did it. And now I say, I wish I started from day one, you know? And it's always like that, guys. So, well, don't worry about it. If you started today or yesterday or last week, or you still want to join it, yes, I would say you can join it. Okay, Saeed is saying, my strategy is taking benefit from WeShare Abundance, invest in other programs. Yeah, that's what you need to do, Saeed. Just use that program, get some money out of there, and then put it in a new one or another one, or at least someone.
I highly recommend that. You know, it's maneuvering from programs that are working, or, you know, however you want to view it, that are working. Withdraw the money out from that company to use to fund a company that is working and paying as quick as you want it to work and pay, if you like. So yeah, I totally agree with that strategy. It's sort of like, again, it's with a capital and maneuvering cash around. So yeah.
That's what we do. That's how we do it. We use the money that we are earning or the deposits that we are getting back from that program and putting it in a new one or whatever we do. So Simon loves it. Well, thank you, Simon. I don't know which one you love, but but you love it. So that's a good thing. Okay. Jonathan, I'm also on Final Mente Global Attorney. Thank you, by the way, Jonathan. You're an amazing member. And I'm starting to build it up fast. Yeah, it's a really, really nice one. I would recommend it to other people also. And I would always say that if you see a video of mine or from somebody else and you want to join that program, always join the person that you watch that video from, okay? Because we are not here to steal any referrals from other people. So make sure that you do that. So if you want to start in it and you find it on YouTube and you see that ABC person is showing you that, then please join that person, okay? Unless you really want to be in our team, okay? Okay.
It's one of those things. I mean, you could do videos. But then as soon as I've signed you up, they don't want to know you. You know, yeah, well, congratulations if you've signed up under me, you know, so as 1,000 other people.
Yeah.
Are those people going to give you value? Are those people going to, and the quickest way to test that out is message them and just basically say, can you give me some more information, you know, on that program? I've just watched your video. Don't just message them and say, give me some more information on that, because I don't know. But all you have to do is basically say, look, I've just watched your video on Final Mente Global. I was wondering how you're doing in it. Is it still paying? And just ask the normal questions that we're giving you on this. We're asking you all the questions. We're giving you all the answers to the questions before you answer them. So is it still paying? How's it working for you? So
that is why nobody in my team, well, almost nobody, maybe 1 or 2 persons, are asking questions.
I call her up all the time.
Yeah, well, that's a different thing. But what I mean to say is that I give you all the information that I know and how you can work the program. If you like it that way or that way, it's your decision how to do it. But I show you how it works, and I explain how everything that I do. So I never really get a lot of questions about programs because I'm helping out everyone in my team that have questions. I'm there. That's the difference. You can email me, you get an answer. You can find me on Facebook. You can message me, you get an answer. I never run away from my team. Never.
No.
Okay, where was I? Derek. I like it. I started with about $43 and on new I have 250. Is that new brought in 250 or did you get 250 out? Because I didn't get what. Did
probably
you get it?
now I have. That could be a typo. That could be autocorrect. I don't know what he's using, but yeah. Now I have 250.
I think he meant that he got out 250. So
Yeah.
if that's the case, well, congratulations, because then you're doing a good job.
How did that take you? Have you got a team behind you?
Simon says, love Final Mente Global. I know. I think a lot of people are with you in that, Simon, because it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So there's nothing more to say about that. If people are seeing it and they don't know what it is, you can find a lot of information. So Asif is in the house. Hello, Asif. How much time to pay $100+? What do you mean, Asif? In which program? Because
So I love reading between them. If you're talking about Final Mente, there's a calculator in there. If you go to a platform, you can just click on the little calculator in the top right hand corner, and you can mess around with the figures in there, which is also good. But yeah, I mean, you can work it out. It's normally about a week long. I think that's a box standard week into a week long platform, and then you renew it after a week.
Yeah, that's the lowest one.
Yeah.
You have a 1-day test deal.
Yeah.
You can only use that once.
Yeah.
Just to test it out, and then after you can't anymore. So it's just to test it. And after it's 7 days or 14 days or 28 days or 56 days. I don't know, something like that. So you can just choose in whatever you want to invest and then how much you want to earn in that period of time.
So, I mean, I've worked it out that I think I put around about roughly the amount of same amount that Derek put in, about $43. Just because I have $43 lying around, and I knew that's what we were going to cover last week, so I thought better be in there. And I've worked it out that we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Around about 12 weeks, which is about 3 months, I'll be able to. That's me just putting back in, taking out, putting back in, and then I'll double the money, and then I can pull out my seed money out, which was 0.0025.
Yeah, I have my money a little bit faster, and that's the reason that I have people in my team.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not me.
Of course, I had it within 2 months. So
that's me just box standard. That's how we're doing it, and this is how we're going. That's just me on my island. Any strategies that I do is me on my own on an island.
Yeah, I always calculate it on my own.
Yeah.
And everything that I get extra, then of course you can get faster out of your deposit.
So it's 12. So I put 0.0025 in. When that gets up to 0.005, I've got double my money, so I can pull out the 225, 0.0025, and then start
And
again.
the 25 goes in again, right?
Yeah, everything up until that goes back in again. Everything goes in.
That's the same thing that I did. I just build it up until double, and then I did a capital withdrawal. I took out half, and that was exactly the amount that I put in.
Yeah.
And then the rest I just looped it in there and just bought another package. So that's how I
you just let that run. Then you just let that run, and you can do that several times, you know. And when you're sharing with people, you know, sharing results is the best thing, you know. Finding out how the program works and then sharing your results, you know.
Yeah.
So if you start finding out how any program works, okay, and then that program does what it says on the tin, then you can go back, like we say all the time on this program, you know, Finalmente Global, this is how it works, or Asteroid Ads, or whatever it is, you know, this is how it works. And then a week later, we can say, okay, so let me just quickly do a screen share and quickly show you this. So I was still getting my head around it last week. So as you can see, I've got one completed plan in Finalmente. So that's 0.0025. I got 0.00265 out of it. So that's my interest paid to date. And I'll just put that 0.00265 back into an active plan. So that active plan is right here. So this will go until next Friday evening. Wrong.
The other one underneath where you showed the numbers.
View your landing plan. There you go. Always get mixed up. But there you go. The pink one is a completed one that completed on the 27th of November, which was Friday, about 8:15. And then this one is my new one. So putting 0.0025, ended with 0.00265. So I just put all that back in. When that goes up to 0.005, then I'll probably do a capital out. You know, where
and always remember, in the capital, you also get 12% on top of your capital withdrawal. Okay.
That's right.
So you can even do a capital withdrawal earlier, even though you're not at the 0.005, because when you do it a little bit earlier, you get 12% anyway.
Yeah. You know, and obviously, if you're getting referred, I don't think I've got any referrals. I haven't had any emails. I don't think. I've popped it out there somewhere, but no referrals just yet. I haven't really promoted it. I've just basically, I put it in the team and basically said, look, this is something that I'm working on right now. You know, I don't know how many people are looking at our team, but
this is the nice thing about Finalmente Global in all these passive paying programs, is that you don't have to recruit in that one. So you don't have to recruit in order to earn, because the money you bring in, you earn a percentage on top of that. You can withdraw it. So you don't have to have people in your team in order to earn. And that's always good.
Yeah, so which I always get mixed up here. Is this the one? No, this is the one up here. So this is the one that I'm on, the Uno Classic. You can click this calculator in the corner and it tells you exactly. So I can pop in there 265. That's going to give me 0.002649 in my repurchase balance, and in my main balance it's going to give me 0.00160. It just goes into your main. You can see all in a total balance, and you can just purchase it. Did you get commissions when you repurchase, right?
No.
Not when you repurchase, you don't get commissions.
You only get if they are going to put in really money from the outside, I think. But if I'm wrong, guys, please let me know.
Yeah.
Because I have more people in my team, so I don't always see it, because I don't care. You know, I'm not like I need to have referrals in order to earn. I'm not like that. So I don't pay attention to earnings from my team.
Yeah. I'm just trying to.
I don't have to rely on my team, but I'm happy that they're in here. So, of course, it's a really nice thing that to have them. But I'm not relying on
referrals. So
I have to check it. I don't know. I have some referral commission, of course, but I only get, I think, commissions from people that really put in some money from the outside. Can you see that, by the way? Maybe in your back office or something?
I'm just trying to look, see if there's any FAQs. Sorry, I've got a cat walking over me at the minute. As you
Yeah.
might be able to see it, might not be able to see it. I don't know, but that's what's happening.
Well, you don't have any people in your team, so you can't see that, of course. But I can't show you guys because I'm going to show her for emails, and I don't want to show people's emails. So
yeah, I don't know. Referral commission paid, so you get an email when your referral commissions get paid. But obviously, if you get them all the time, you won't know whether it's from me or.
So it would be really strange if we are getting paid from repurchases, because I call that a repurchase. You know, if you use money that you earned in the system and you repurchase that for another plan, then it would be really strange if you are getting referral commissions for that. So I don't think that that's the case.
Just promotions. We'll find out. We'll find out for you, and we'll tell you that next week. I will find out. Oh, here we go. FAQs. There we go.
It should be in there, but I don't think it will. Or maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm right.
All new deposits. There we go.
Yeah. It's only the deposits, not the repurchase.
No referral commissions are paid on the following on purchases made by your referrals on any starter plan, on purchases made by any referrals using their repurchase balance.
There you go. Yeah. It should be really strange if it is.
Which is awesome. You know, it might sound drastic that, and you might, I'm not interested in that, but that's awesome for long longevity.
Because otherwise they would be gone already if they did that.
Yeah, if you're getting paid by repurchasing like that, okay, you are you're just using dead money.
Yeah, you're using just figures on the screen. You know?
Yeah, using figures on a screen, which is basically the downfall of majority of these programs. You know, if you're paying out of the balance of your bank, if you can only put in this program, if I only put in this program once, or $43, and I never do anything again, it's only a matter of time before that $43 runs out.
Yeah, that's the same thing that happens in those ref shares. You know, money comes in once, and they're working the program, working the plans, or whatever they do, and they're going to repurchase every time their new packages or whatever. New money is not coming in because they're still making money in the system itself, but they're withdrawing every time. So what happens is that the company is going to be in trouble.
and that is why so many of these programs collapse, because even though it looks appealing and like, oh, we can earn money from nothing, you know, so I could basically jump into a program, pay $100, and then not pay another $100 in out of my own pocket, and just keep regurgitating that same $100. But then my downline gets paid 4%. And then my downline gets paid 4% or 3%. And my downline gets paid 2% or other way around. Sorry, turn that upside down, upline. And you know, and it's sort of like, well, sooner or later, those 3% are all going to add up. And then that $43 originally has disappeared because we've paid it all out. So when you pay again and you get 3%, that's when it becomes money on a screen. And then that's when they start doing the red flag stuff, like bringing a third party company in, you know, and then paying the lower members and doing all this bizarre things. And I've always said, this to my team, and I'll say it to you guys too, I would rather pull you, or I would rather tell you the good, the bad, the ugly too soon than too late. I'd rather tell you that, like, I've seen this happen several times. Start withdrawing. You know, if you get your money out, you get your money out. If you don't, I was too late. I'll look for those signs a little quicker next time. If you just sat there.
Guys, we are here for an hour and a half right now. I'm not going to make it 2 hours again because it's
No.
we don't need to do that. So,
so that's my goal. That's my time limit when I run out of coffee.
Well, I already got my second one and it's already empty. So Asif was asking something. Let me answer that one because he's saying, I want to know the next month as you pay. We don't pay. Okay, that's first that I wanted to tell you because I'm not the owner. The small withdrawal request or the total tokens which we put into withdrawal request. He's talking about we share abundance, but I think I want to make really clear to you, Asif, we are not the owners. Graham Frame is the owner of We Share Abundance, so we are not going to pay out. But in this case, what I can tell you is that he is going to pay out small withdrawal requests, and I think it will go on for maybe a couple of months like that. So that's the only thing I can tell you. That's it. Okay, so if you want to know more about that, please go to the live videos of Graham and then ask him yourself. And you know for sure because
that's the key is watching those lives. So the reason why I haven't really brought it up today is because he's changing the withdrawal rules so many times that I can't keep up. So 1 minute we can withdraw 1 token, next minute we can withdraw $50 worth of tokens, next minute we can, and it's sort of like, what's going on here? My team was like, I don't know what's going on, so I'm sort of like here twiddling my thumbs. Next month, I would recommend that you just follow the rules. If you could, from what I can gather, if you come from a Nigeria or a third world country, I always say that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But if you come from a country that's notorious for where $50 is like life-changing income,
a lot of money, yes.
Then those people are going to get paid first. Which then goes into a category all on its own, which I don't want to get into because I'll start.
Well, we can't get into it because we don't know.
So whether it's doing the withdrawals on geographical location or whether he's doing the withdrawals on, I've asked for $50, so can you pay up my $50? Even though I've got $6,000 in my back office or 50 grand he has,
But what did he say yesterday, by the way? In the live, he said that he was paying out until around about $70 or $75.
$75, that's what. Yeah. That's what I've been hearing.
Right?
So if you've got like me with 6 tokens sat there, which was the withdrawal rules, I didn't make any rules. The withdrawal rules at that point was you can request 6 tokens. So I've got 6 tokens that have been sat there for 3 months.
But we're not going to complain anymore because we're not going to pay attention to that anymore.
I'm not complaining about it. It's a profitable business. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to slag it off. It's a profitable business. I've, in other words, I've got more money out than I put in.
We are not complaining. Okay.
So I don't want to disgust anybody or cause anyone to be disgusted with us. We're just telling the facts, and the facts are, which all what I share with you guys is what I get from Graham in the lives. Okay, so I just give you my ulterior motive. Now there are people out there who cling on to these programs for dear life. I believe in him. Oh yeah, the world's going to.
That's fine. They need to do that. If they need to do that, they need to do that.
I will say to this: you've got to look at logic, and you have got to look at this. If you are paying out people $50.
Nothing wrong like that, by the way.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. I think he's just underestimated the team. I think he's just underestimated the company, the members, and that is if you put $100 into WeShare Abundance, you get $150 back. So that's $50 a month. So it's basically gone back to basically day one, where it's basically said, you put $100 in, we give you $50 back.
Well, they are in pre-launch, so
yeah. I'm not buying that anymore.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I find that an excuse.
But he's going back from where he was. Everyone was earning really well, and now everybody is being set back a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's still paying out $50 a month, so we can't say anything about he's not paying. He is paying.
Exactly. I'm not saying that he's not paying. What I'm saying is, what you've got to remember is, and this is where we come to a discussion. It's just me and Connie. It's not me giving facts. It's just me and Connie having a discussion here, right? But from what I have seen, I've seen this happen before. Go back to WeShare, My Ads Up, where you've got Mindy Davis, who brings in a third-party company of M2M donations or whatever it was that she brought in. M2M donations. That worked for a little while. It got them a little bit of cash in, but not enough. Yeah. And then she started paying the lower end of the spectrum. So the people who asked for $10, all those people got paid first. And I said to Mindy the same as I said to Michael Weber from X100K, which is no longer around, and the same thing that I said to a bunch of other bunch of other owners in several different companies. What you've got to remember is those people who are withdrawing $10 have been brought in by the people who are withdrawing, who have got 50 grand in the back office. Those people are the result of these people. If you want to keep building your business and your company and and earning more money, you've got to figure out a way how to keep these people recruiting.
Shall we just keep it short?
Yeah. You've just got to find a way. The people who are brought in $50, or who are asking for $50 are the people who are earning 50 grand in the back office. They're being brought in by those people. Okay. They might have come in late. They might have come in, it might be the first withdrawal. I'd have personally turned off KYCs until they sorted this out. Because the problem that he's got right now is people are getting KYC verified, asking for a withdrawal, and if they've been building up for the past 6 months, and they can't pay out that KYC after they've been KYC'd, then everybody's putting their hands up in the air and saying this ain't working no more, and everybody's taking a step back. That's the problem that we've got right now in WeShare Abundance.
Well, I don't see it as a problem. I just see it as a hiccup right now. And we always have something of a hiccup in whatever program. But in this case, it was a big hiccup because everybody was withdrawing thousands. Okay, I was withdrawing thousands. Dean was withdrawing thousands. Everybody was withdrawing thousands.
It is a hiccup, and I've got no issue with withdrawing $50.
So now it's set back, and now it's like, oh, I can only withdraw $50, and I'm like, I already withdrew 1,000, so I cannot complain about that.
No.
It's unfortunate that it's come back to this. Okay, we know that. Maybe it's going to go back to the other thing that I just told you. We don't know. Okay,
I think you should give people the option of withdrawing in WISA. I think because right now all I just see is the WISA tokens are just figures on the screen. So I think they should withdraw WISA. I think his downfall was paying people in BTC.
I don't know. I can't tell you anything about that because he has a really he's gone back to Bitcoin paying for a reason.
Well, yeah, he's gone back to Bitcoin paying because from what I saw, he went back to Bitcoin paying because there was too many coins on the market, on the exchange market. But that was when he was limiting people paying the coins 0.085 or whatever it was that he was paying it out at. Now he's opened up the market, and we're still working on a decent amount. That there's been no fall really in the coin price. You know, it's stabled out around about 150, 140, $150.
Now it's 133.
You know, I mean, that's still a
Goes
decent.
back a little bit, but it's good, you know, because it took
That's still more than Litecoin, right?
it's still more than Litecoin. It's still doing well. If it's $100 a token, good, you know, it doesn't matter. I think, really, what I think is that I'd rather see the token going down a price than going up.
I'd rather see it go down.
Benefiting anyone.
You know, pay people out in Visa tokens, because if people are paying out in Bitcoin, if you're paying people out in Bitcoin, you've got to have the Bitcoin coming in.
Yeah, but that's the trouble. He doesn't have the coming in, so he can't pay out.
So now we're having issues of, yeah, we've got Bitcoin, but now we've got to have that Bitcoin coming in. But then the people who are recruiting, Connie, myself, the other team members who are on those higher payments, are basically saying, I'm not recruiting this program because all I'm getting paid out is $50. You know, or I've been waiting 3 weeks for a withdrawal. You know,
still advertising out there, but okay.
I've still got advertising out there, but it's that catch-22 situation. You've got to play devil advocate. You've got to basically turn around and say, the people who was recruiting heavily are the people who were bringing the people in. You know, so yeah.
Okay, we are discussing now with two people. Oh, John is reacting, by the way. Here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Paying in Bitcoin slows the buildup of the Visa volume, and so it hurts the value. Yeah, I think so too. I'd rather get the tokens.
I think if you were paying,
I want to have the tokens instead of the Bitcoin, but okay.
I'd rather have the tokens, because then it's out of the.
I don't care if I can't sell it.
It's out of the back office. It's out of that back office right now. It's just looking like figures on the screen, and that's the issue you've got. If you've got Visa in your back office and you can start selling that at your reasonable price, I mean, we did this. I had some tokens in the back office, and I moved those tokens within a couple of minutes, about 20 minutes. Selling it not too low, but you know, the recommended, you know, below the recommended selling price, because you're selling at the recommended selling price at $190 or whatever it was. Okay, if you're selling at like $150, which is what I sold it at, you know, when it went to open market, I wasn't breaking any rules. It went to open market, and they said you can do this. I sold that token within 15 minutes.
Yeah. And still, even that he sold it in 20 minutes, still people are buying at the correct price. So
exactly. You know, and then
still there.
Then for the people who understand what's going on and the people who understand the value in the Visa tokens, those people can then start maneuvering that coin, and they can all start helping each other. They can be purchasing Visa tokens back at a lower price, so they can sell it at 0.85 or $100, you know, whatever it is at the guaranteed minimum value price at the moment, or the market value price, and people are selling it at a lower price, so they can sell it at the normal price, buy it at the lower price, sell it at the normal price, buy it, and just continuously build up.
And why not? Because it's good to have those Visa tokens moving.
Exactly.
If we don't move the Visa token, it's going to lose its value.
Exactly. If you've got the Visa tokens and it's out of the back office, you are going to encourage people more to trade. To trade the Visa token, to arbitrage. You know, arbitrage is not bad, by the way. I've had a lot of people.
No. You can make money in arbitrage.
Arbitrage is bad. It's not. It's good. Arbitrage is good. Yeah. You know, but this is what happens when you try and control everything. And you know, we are entitled to our opinions. This is my opinion.
But I don't care, because I'm not here to rely on We Share Abundance. And that's why we talk about these programs here, is to show you guys that We Share Abundance is not the only one out there. And if We Share Abundance is going to go back up the top, we don't know. So we need to make sure that we have backup.
Yeah, that's correct. And as John basically said there, that's the secret of it all. We need to be manoeuvring those WISA tokens. We need to be trading those WISA tokens to hold the WISA value. Because if we're not doing that, then and we're paying out in Bitcoin, we're not getting any value for that WISA token. So nobody's going to be buying that WISA token back. They're going to be looking the other way. You're getting paid out in Bitcoin. They're going to be putting into a new program. They're not going to be feeding back into the program.
Yeah, well, there you go, Simon. I want my tokens in waves so I can sell it at a higher price.
Exactly. So pay us out in WISA. I don't mind getting paid out in WISA. Pay us out in WISA.
It's good. I want the tokens. I don't have. I don't have to sell it right now because I'm not worried about money. But I can get that these people that don't earn that much, they want to have money.
However, there's one thing
that's the difference between them and us.
There's one thing that I'm not going to do, and I'm definitely not going to do. And if there's anybody out there who says, "Oh, I'll do that," I will quite happily call you an idiot. And that is sell the tokens for a 20-cent coin.
Don't do that.
No. The price of the
token. Say just keep them and hold them for a while because now the token is doing really strange. Yeah. And maybe in the future it's going to go up and up and up, so you can make more money.
Yeah. So the price of the WISA token right now.
Those tokens, okay.
Yeah, the price of the WISA token right now is about $130 odd. So that's the price that it should be bought at and sold at minimum. That's just like you purchasing a Bitcoin. I don't even know what Bitcoin is at the moment. Last time I looked, it was about 18K.
17,000.
Is it 17? But that's just like saying, you've got a Bitcoin, have you? I'm going to sell that. I'll buy that Bitcoin off you for price of a Litecoin. I'm not going to do that, am I? I'm not. I get told everything that goes on in the room. So even though I'm not sat in that room, I always get sent stuff, photo screenshots of, have you seen this post? Have you seen what this has been saying? Have you seen what, and I always get told this.
And we see everything. So don't hide everything because we will find out eventually.
And
so a lot of people know us and a lot of people want to know that we are entitled to know what it's going to say about us. Yeah. So we are going to get it anyway. So you don't have to.
Yeah. So if you are disgusted with what we say on these lives, then don't watch the live.
Just don't watch, please.
Don't watch. We're not going to lose on this league because we lose a couple of viewers because we're telling facts. We're telling everything that's coming from Graham.
And you don't have to run to daddy, okay?
And we're just sharing our opinion. As I say, the same thing happens. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
There are people that are always running to daddy, and daddy is going to fix the problem, and we don't care. Okay, so you do what you do, and we do what we do.
Yeah. I heard a great saying. I think it's from Percy Jackson, and I meant to jot it down yesterday. I watched a documentary yesterday about a shooting in Florida, and one of the survivors, basically, in fact, it wasn't one of the survivors, it was one of the victims, had a saying that basically says, "Just because that's your path doesn't make it mine."
Yeah. Everybody is entitled of their opinions, and we are not talking. Trash about We Share Abundance. We are just saying how we see the system is going right now. That's what we do. And if we are wrong, we are wrong. If we are right, we are right. It doesn't matter. Okay, think what you think, and just let us know what you think. Because we're discussing it with our members that are watching here. Okay, that's what we do. Yeah,
and that's my quote. That's going to be my quote for this week, and it's going to be my quote for the foreseeable. Yeah, we are just being honest. My quote for this week and my quote for every other week for the foreseeable is prove us wrong. I would quite happily sit here and say, yeah, I was wrong. I have got.
But I'm not here to write right or wrong. We are not doing that.
No. Wait, no. What you're saying is, we've had people basically saying you don't know what's going on and you don't understand what's going on, and everybody's entitled to their opinion, but you're mistaken. You don't know what's going on. Well, prove us wrong. If I'm wrong, I will quite happily say on this live where I've basically turned around to everybody and said this is what I think that's going on, and I will quite happily sit here and say, yeah, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologise, and I'll apologise to them to their face. But
we are not scared to tell you guys that we were wrong.
No,
because if we were wrong, then we're just going to say we were wrong.
Yeah, we was wrong. We was wrong.
Yes. And if that's the case, that I'm wrong, so be it.
So prove us wrong.
Or I was right. It doesn't matter. Okay, everybody has their own opinion. And you guys that are watching, they can have their own opinions too. And if you have anything to say about it, please do, because people are entitled to share their thoughts.
It's called a discussion. Everybody's got a right to an opinion. What you don't have a right.
You're right. Yeah.
I know.
And if there are people that they don't like what they're hearing and they are running to daddy, oh, look at what they are saying on that video.
Yeah, congratulations.
Well, congratulations to you, because we don't care.
Yeah, we don't. It's all like we're telling
people. If it's like that, then you should just think about how you are reacting as a child, by the way.
Yeah.
And run to daddy and just tell them, oh yeah, they say this and they say that. You have to watch it. Oh my God, come on. How old are you?
Yeah.
Are we children? Are we playing in the sand thing? You're making castles or something?
And what you've got to remember as well.
It's an adult world and everybody is entitled of their.
And what you've got to remember as well, there's a reason why we leave this discussion until the end of the video.
Yeah.
Because you have to watch an hour and 45 minutes to get to this point.
Well, yeah, you can just scroll down to it.
Yeah, you can scroll down to it, but are you just going to really skip?
Yeah, just like I may do in the video.
Not necessarily. Sorry, I'm just reading Michael's here.
Do you think Lisa can only continue unless it keeps getting new members? Well, it needs to have money coming in, otherwise you can't pay out the big picture.
You can't pay out the Bitcoin. No, you can't pay out the Bitcoin.
No, the big withdrawals.
Yeah, you can't pay out the big withdrawals. Yeah. However, right now, I'm seeing Visa as just numbers, because it's paying out in Bitcoin. So if there's if the members don't see any value in Visa, so you've got the money in the back office. Sorry, my cats are scrapping outside, so excuse me. But if you've got the money in the back office, if you pay that money out via Visa, then it's up to us to sell that token. Okay, so we can put that token on the exchange and then people can go and purchase that token. Now, that's creating value in that token. So if we have got that money keeps coming out via Visa, and then there's going to be loads, and that is opened up the market now. So we're not. Yeah, but but we're not being structured to, you have got to sell it for that price and above, because if that price and above is higher than the market value, you're not going to sell it at that price. So you're going to have to sell it at the market value. So we need to be opening up that. So yeah, I'm taking full responsibility as well. Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
Oh, he's talking about that person running to daddy.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, you can take full responsibility for that. I think
you already know who you are, so. Yeah.
And if you're watching the video again this week, to find out if we said something,
just let it go.
Congratulations! You've just joined us again we said it wasn't going to be another 2-hour video.
Thank you for joining, by the way.
It's 2 hours. Thanks for joining. Hi, how are we doing? And obviously, you're going to pass this on to.
joining till 6, it's not increasing. No, of course it's not
Right.
increasing.
That's right.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but that's it. That's going back to the $50.
Yeah.
Yeah. The universe, the
Yeah.
nation, the
And
community.
it's not to say that We Share Abundance will fall down. It's only to say that it has stepped back a little bit. And well, the persons that want to take out 6 tokens, well, it's in Bitcoin, but let's say it's in tokens, it's not possible right now. So the only persons that, well, everybody can do withdrawal, by the way, but you can only do it once a month. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. If you did that in the beginning, it was fine.
Yep.
But he didn't. So now he's taking a step back, doing 1 withdrawal in a month, and up to around about $75.
This is a key.
There is nothing wrong with the amount because he's still paying out.
Yeah, this is
But
a key.
when the money is gone and he doesn't have the Bitcoin to pay out, those other people in those months, well, they need to just wait till the next month, and that's the difference.
Well, I mean, this is the key. You can only withdraw once a month, so you should be building up right now. I mean, I got sent a screenshot of one of Graham's, which I cringed when he said it, because it basically says when funds become available. I'm like, if you're not gonna listen to your members, then yeah, there's no hope. If you're going to take everything that we say or anything that anybody says that's contradictory to what you believe, there is no hope for We Share Abundance. Is it too late for We Share Abundance? No, it's not.
No, he thinks that it's still going on. So
yeah, we need to take a step back. We need to basically surround yourself with people who understand what's going on, or listen to the people who understand what's going on. You can still have your ass kissers. You can still have the people who inflate your ego. That's absolutely fine. You can have people that pat you on your head and think you're the God's best thing since sliced bread. That's absolutely fine. But you need to have a decent mix with that, and need to have a decent mix of people basically saying, to stop that from happening, you need to do this. Because if you don't listen to those people,
you don't have to tell them.
Yeah.
You know why? He's not going to listen. So just leave it.
I would rather say
I did. Okay, I just let it go. That's it.
But I would rather say,
program, and that's it.
But I would rather say, prove us wrong, and that I was wrong. I was totally wrong. I apologize.
I hope I'm wrong.
I'd rather say that than I told you so.
Yeah, I know.
And on that note,
we're going to stop the live. So, thank you guys for being here, and amazing that you guys talk to us back and forth, because that's what we do here. We talk to each other. Everybody is entitled of their opinions. Okay, so if you have something to say, if it's not the word scam and all that, of course, you know what I mean. Just simple, of course, but you can just say what your mind is saying. Okay, it's no problem here. We are talking with each other. I'm not discussing with Dean. No, Dean and I, are discussing with you guys. That's what we do. We are showing you what we're doing. We are teaching you how to do it. And if there's something in a program that we think, we need to discuss something about, we are going to do that. And if it's not for your ears, then just don't watch this live. So if you don't like it and you watch this one and you're not happy, then don't watch next week.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can tell you, because we won't miss you. That's the only thing I can say. Okay, thank you guys. And Isaac and John and Clyde and Simon and Michael. And we had Said and Derek and Asif. And we had Jonathan. Did I forget? Eric, Faraz, let me go back. Volat, Paula, and Robert was in the house. John, I don't know if I already mentioned you. Kieran was here. Shara was here. Case was here. And that's it, guys. So if I forgot anyone, sorry about that. I hope to see you
Right
all.
here, Roger.
Yeah, I hope to see you all
Be
next.
right here. Just wait until we've finished a live, and then it'll boot itself up, and then the replay will be able to watch wherever you're watching, Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching. So bless you
So,
guys.
if you have any questions, just write them down. Bring them to us for next week, okay? Because you are entitled of your opinion.
Yeah, of course. And we'll answer any questions to the best of our ability. You know, we're not gonna make something up just because we don't know the. If
We're
we don't,
not going to back out.
yeah, we're going.
Unless I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining, guys. I hope to see you next week. See you then. Bye.
See you next week. Bye bye.